Hello dear friends, I am recording this video from my house in Miami. Today is Monday and this is an attempt that I started today of taking 2 pills a day to help boost my mental hygiene, my spirit with elevated ideas. So the idea is that I'll take 2 times a day these pills. One in the morning, I took it today, the pills of hope, which I did in Portuguese, and now I'm gonna take the pills of trust in English. And as this whole COVID pandemic continues on, it starts to wear us out, and a lot of times takes our very best energies. And I feel and I see so many people around me falling into a place of sadness, if not depression, and tremendous anxiety. So I invite you to do the same. We take medicine and we like to take pills for absolutely everything. So if you can, and if you would like to, join me in taking this pill of trust every afternoon. I will try to do it at noon. Today I had some extra work in this morning, and I just took my break for lunch right now. So right after my lunch, I'm going to take this pill of trust from this little book by the Spirit Dias da Cruz and psychographed by Andrei Moreira. And today we are going to look at the preface, and it's a short message that says, "The awakening of the Spirit's awareness happens gradually, in sequence, and it happens throughout the evolutionary process. From instinct to reasoning, from sensibility to sentiment, our being always travels in the direction of the broadest perceptions of itself and of the universe that surrounds it." So we're all, like, our perception of things is being enhanced. We started as Dias da Cruz says here, from instinct. Today we're able to reason, and be sure that our perception and understanding of life continues to expand. Orphan of a living father, what a sentence, orphan of a living father, the spirit frequently longs for crumbs amongst a banquet of opportunities offered through divine mercy. My question to you today is, can you see the blessings? Can you see? Are you able? And you may not to, but I'm just asking you to try. If you can, try to look around and try for a moment. If you need, close your eyes and just try to feel the blessings and the banquet that God offers to us each day. To me, I can look at this green plant behind me. I can look at the little orchid or orange orchid on my wall, my bougainvillea flowering. Whatever it is that is available to you, you can just close your eyes and feel your breathing. You know, those are all blessings that come into your life, right? So we can focus on that. So human beings plead, begs, and demands as if dealing with an emotional and tractable father who is always available to attend to its most intimate desires. In the disconnectedness of one's most profound inner recess, there is an emptiness of the feeling and meaning of existence. This, my dear friends, is a time of faith. Faith implies that we trust the Father. Faith implies that there is actually a relationship between you and God. So the beginning point in times like this is to ask yourself, how is your relationship? Do you actually have a relationship with God? And if you do, where is this relationship at? It might be time to look at this relationship so that we can find or reconnect to the real meaning of our existence. Nevertheless, immersed in unconditional love, the Spirit realigns itself with divine law so as to become aware of its inheritance as a child of God and as heir of the universe. So often, when we are tied up, and it's very difficult not to, but when we are deeply tied up to the material reality, we tend to forget our essence of children of God and of heirs of the universe. Gradually, we start to notice that nothing is required except to trust and to surrender to the wise, loving guidance that is omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscience, and that governs everything with wisdom. Understand that to surrender does not involve embracing expectant inactivity, but rather no resistance, since the force of the law in itself activates the resources of action and willpower in which one surrenders to order movement by carrying out one's duty and awakening to one's evolutionary state. So this was our final paragraph. So nothing is required but trust and to surrender. I know this is quite hard in times of crisis and in times of perhaps so many limitations and so much material scarcity that you may be experiencing, perhaps a scarcity of health. The challenges are immense, and they are very particular to each one of us. But it is important, it is helpful if we practice surrendering. And surrendering is giving control to the only one who has truly control over everything, and taking advantage of this moment to try to feel the presence of God. There are certain things that our minds cannot grasp. It's beyond our ability to understand. And this is when faith comes into place. Faith is surrendering with your heart to what it is, and believing and knowing, more than believing, that there is a greater force in control, and that sooner or later we will understand, and sooner or later a new and a better moment will come. Have a blessed day. I hope this pill can help you through this afternoon, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow so we can take together our second pill. A big kiss to your heart. Have a great day, my dear brother and sister.